Hey, what's up guys, this is Justin, and before I do get started, I wanted to thank you guys for making me a part of your day. In this video, I'll be bringing you guys some Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 gameplay, and I gotta preface this because I haven't played Call of Duty or anything like that in quite a while, and so I was looking on my hard drive and I was like, why do I have these Nuke gameplays? And I was like, I never use them, because sometimes when you use them, it'll say if you use them or not in Vegas, it'll have like a file for it. And I was like, why didn't I ever use these Nuke videos? They're both on the same level, they're both on the same level of Karachi, and I think they're both domination games. So, and they start from either side. So on this one, we start from the good side, on the next one, we start from the bad side. But what happened is that you'll see this video is actually kind of funny, and I never put it up, was that I have I end up getting, you know, Harriers and AC-130s and all that stuff, but I need like 5 more kills or something like that, and I can't find anybody. And I'm not camping, I'm just really looking for people when I can't find them. So in the first video with the Nuke, you'll see me kind of like, you'll see everything where I get hit, get hurt, and I'm really like panicking and all that stuff, so it's pretty funny on that, and I do end up getting the Nuke. And then on the second part, it's actually a pretty good Nuke because it's a spaz. Actually, you'll see it at the end. It's a pretty sweet Nuke. But on the second one, it's a really quick one, and I just go pretty much beast mode, Marshawn Lynch on that ass. And so I just get the Nuke really quick on that one. And so as you can see, I get the AC-130 like within, you know, a minute of the game starting. So I thought it was going to be a really quick Nuke. I was actually going to put music to that, but it ended up not happening like that. But anyways, what I wanted to talk about was a few things. If you watched my last video, it was kind of I watched it again, and you know, because I always review what I made when I make the commentaries and all that stuff, and I watched it again and I thought it sounded kind of negative at the end, you know, kind of how my short little history with YouTube and all that stuff, and it kind of talked about some people that I came up with, and then how it didn't really work out, and how like it was really bad, and there's a lot of bad things going on behind the scenes. Here's the thing. Like everything in life, there's a metagame behind everything you do, whether it's a job, whether it's politics, whether it's I got a pretty sweet knife right there, whether it's anything like that. And here's another strange thing. When I play, I think I only need like 3 kills, right? And I'm running around like I have 0 deaths, right? Like I've never died before. So I don't really, the Nuke never was a good kill streak for me, because if I didn't get it in the AC-130, I was going to die because I'm so aggressive. But anyway, so talking about what I was doing before, it sounded kind of negative. There's a metagame. It's kind of like the music industry or the movie industry and all these other things, and there's so many other things you guys don't see. But what I wanted to bring up on this video was that I didn't want it to sound like I didn't like doing this, because I actually really do enjoy doing that. And that's kind of the part to the happiness part, the relative happiness, because here's me. I'm trying to knife my way out of that. Like that's going to help me, right? You know, jump, dolphin dive, knife, right? But what I wanted to talk about was how like I still like making videos. Like I hope that's apparent when I make the video, even though I rage sometimes. I hope for it to be funny on some of these, but overall I have a very good time making these videos, and I want you guys to know that. And then I hope it shows in my and it comes through when I'm making these videos, when I'm making these commentaries for you. But one of the good things about this, and these good things outweigh anything bad that's ever happened on YouTube, is that I met some pretty cool people too. So while playing on Xbox Live, I have met some other people, and I have friends that I regularly play with, because I usually play with my brother. That was the only guy that I played with before. But I was able to meet some commentators as well, and I wanted to let you guys know that there are some cool people out there. And here was the funny thing. So in general, I don't have like a lot of real life friends. Like that's just my personality. I only want like a couple friends, right? So it takes a lot to be my friend, because I'm kind of a weird person in that aspect. I don't really like being social in general, okay? But so these guys on YouTube, also another thing is that there's a second chance right here, right? And I think I end up getting a guy drops down, and it's funny. So this dude, I think, yeah, he drops down right there, gets bucked in the back, and there's a tactical Nuke. But in general, I'm a little bit older, so I'm probably not going to get along with people that are young. And if you guys have followed my channel or followed the series at all, then you guys know that I partner with Marcus, or Nuke and Foob, okay? So I met Marcus in a competition for, it was kind of a weird March Madness thing, but anyways. But he was really cool, and he was really nice, and it was strange because the guys that I partnered with before, they were so rotten, right? And here's this guy, I think he was 15 or 16 at the time, and I didn't expect much because he's young. And I kind of give young people, you know, I give them a little bit more slack, because if you're 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, even 20 or 21, right? I always kind of give you guys slack, because I always think like you have so much to learn. But he was always mature about, this is a pretty sweet little start to this Nuke that I'm about to get right here. And I wanted you guys to, I'm like watching this gameplay for the first time. Like, yeah, why didn't I ever put this gameplay up? But I wanted you to know that meeting cool people, and it is pretty nice. One of the strange things is that Marcus lives in London too, so that was another thing. I am pretty happy with that. He's announced his semi-retirement right now. I say semi because I'm hoping he's going to be coming back. Okay. The funny thing is that because he was young, I really wanted this to happen, and in my mind, I wish this would have happened, but it never did. I was wishing that I would get like big before he did, and like rather big, so I could have helped him out on that. And it wasn't because like I was jealous or anything like that. I just wanted him to show him because he was so young. I wanted to be like, look, you can do this without being a jerk. You could do this, you know, like. And that was one of the things about my videos too, is that I feel anyway that I always try to do it my way, and I always try to do it the way that I wanted to do it. So I didn't make troll videos, I didn't make stupid videos, I didn't, you know, partner up with Girl Gone Gamer people or like that, or did any of that stuff. And I wanted to show like people out there that you can do it your way. But obviously, I'm not as big as that as I ever wanted to be. So, but I always wanted that to happen, but it never happened. But hopefully, when we take this thing over, and we do get big, and we kind of make everything and kind of grow and get the gamers back and have fun with everybody and make the channel grow, there'll be a seat waiting for Marcus when he decides to come back, if he decides to come back. But we'll keep a seat at the table for him. Okay. Another guy I met was Joel. You guys already know I play with him. You guys have seen some of the live comms. Same thing with Joel was that he was young. I think he's younger. I think he's like 21 or 22. But he got big pretty quick. He has a 1 million view video, so that's kind of a big thing. And it was funny because I actually met Joel on Game FAQs or Game Facts, which is the trolliest, worst, most smug, arrogant, you know, my shit doesn't stink board in the entire world. And he was like, he's pretty much the best guy on that board, like in terms of a player, and he was pretty good. And he was actually a normal guy, you know, when we first met. I have no idea. This is weird because I seriously don't remember not knowing Joel before, because it wasn't like we had a competition or anything together, right? We just kind of were playing together and like, yeah, that's pretty cool, you know, you make videos, all right, you make videos too. And I'm always, you know, cynical, where I'm like, yeah, these guys are kind of weird, but he turned out to be a really cool guy. So that was another thing too, is that I was fortunate enough to meet a bunch of people and partner with a bunch of people and rather do some pretty cool things. And Joel's doing very good now. I think he's getting more in the competitive scene, so obviously that's not something that I would do, because one, I'm not good enough, two, that's not really my style, but he's doing pretty well on that. So I was very fortunate enough to kind of partner up with him, kind of, you know, support each other's channels. So while you're doing this, if you're doing this, there are some things that are very awesome. You do meet some people that are cool. There's going to be way more jerks than there are cool people. For every 1 or 2 cool people you meet, there's going to be like a million other jerks. So, but I wanted you guys to know that with Ghosts coming out, we're going to be looking to the future. Hopefully me and Joel can get some more. We kind of slid off at the end there because he was doing competitive and I was like sick of Black Ops 2. But hopefully we can get that going, and hopefully one day when we have 100,000 subs or whatever, you know, and Marcus decides to come back, we'll have it waiting for him, ready to go. You know, it's kind of like our little rap group, and Marcus had to go to jail, and so we're gonna keep it ready for him. So when he gets out of jail, he'll be back. But if you've supported that, please go check out their channels. It'll be in the description and all that stuff below. But Ghost next week, I'm ready to go, man. I'm ready to go back, go hard again. And here's the jump knife move, right? Jump knife spaz move. But as always, thank you very much for supporting me. If you liked it, please like, tweet it, and do all of that, and share it with everybody else. But and let me know in the comment section what you guys want to see when this Ghost, you guys heard about it, this Ghost coming out, right? But I've been Justin. I'll catch you guys later.